drawing her comrades into the line of fire.
All rise.
District Attorney Hochberg, your opening statement.
Your Honors, I stand before you today to ask that you convict and that you punish this woman, this criminal, Karen Page, for the crimes she has committed against our great city.
Your Honors, I could argue my client's innocence. I could argue the illegitimacy of this court. I could argue against the Safer Streets Act. But first, I want you to think on one very important concept. What is a vigilante? Is it he or she who breaks the law in order to get their own version of justice? Or is a vigilante the last resort to obtain the justice that a broken society can no longer supply?
The evidence will show that Miss Page is not a hero. She's not a freedom fighter for a noble resistance. No, she's a criminal, responsible for the destruction of innocent human lives.
Your Honors, you have a duty to this city, and you have a duty to the ideals of this court. And fulfilling that duty can only come to one conclusion.
Guilty.
Not guilty.
Thank you. Prosecution can now call its first witness.
Your Honors, before we proceed, I'd like to bring in my co-counsel.
What, co-counsel? What, already calling for backup?
Matthew Murdoch for the defense, Your Honors.
Order in the court.
Officer Powell, tell me, what is the mission statement for the Anti-Vigilante Task Force?
To interdict, apprehend, and prosecute extra-legal vigilantes to the fullest extent of the law.
To the fullest extent of the law? That sounds serious.
As a heart attack.
And Officer Powell, who formed the task force and created these parameters?
Mayor Fisk.
Of course.
Can you tell me about those scars on your face?
Oh, I got these in a firefight with Daredevil and Frank Castle.
At Mr. Murdoch's apartment.
Yes.
Why were you there?
We were performing a welfare check.
Welfare check? With assault rifles and MRAT personnel carriers? I don't know, seems like a lot of hardware for a blind lawyer. Was the defendant there?
I was told she drove the getaway vehicle.
You were told. What else did Officer Powell tell you to do? Did he tell you to kill Hector Ayala? Or maybe that was Mayor Fisk.
Objection. Immaterial, misleading, and prejudicial.
Sustained, Ms. McDuffie. I will caution you against these theatrics and remind you that there's no jury to play to here.
Sure about that, Your Honor? No further questions.